Hello, Pisces. This is the fifth dimension, and I was going to do a general reading. I have been anointed and blessed with the ability to bring in a loved one who has passed. So, someone who is significant to you here on earth, who has passed and lives in the heavenly plane. And just to confirm and know that they're standing beside you in the earthly realm as an extra level of love and support. This is a general reading, but I do feel confident that the right Pisces viewer will view this and know that their loved one is beside them. I prayed and meditated over all of my tools that I use to bring forth this person. I do this by intuition, but it does help to use a couple of different things to get messages through to you, and just helps me be as accurate as possible. I don't want to waste your time, so I did this in advance, so I'm going to just go ahead and get started. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Um, I have the person coming forth for you that has passed is a woman. This might have been an aunt, a sister, a friend, a significant person in your life. And this is a female coming forward. She inherited some money at some point in her life. I don't know if where she inherited that money from. It could have been from a grandmother, a father, I'm feeling, but she inherited some money, and after she inherited this money, even though she had financial security, there was one thing that money cannot buy, and that was children. She had to accept the fact that she was not able to have children. She mourned that. She either was not able to have children or just did not meet the right person, or was unable and did not get pregnant. So that was something that you would know that was significant to her, is that she could never have children. And possibly you are her sister's child, and she thought of you as her child. So I'm getting that intuitive hit. I have written down notes as I had things come forth to me while I pray and meditate over this person. I have that she hired someone to remodel her home, or a significant room in her home. Might have been her living room area, might have been like a great room, just a complete remodel that she had hired someone to do. However, she paid the person the money, some, if not most of the money, but the person did not come and do the remodel. So she was out the money, and she did not get the remodeling done that she had hired to be done and that she really desired to be done. So that might be a disappointment in her life that you also were aware of, and kind of went through this with her and helped her. She was very upset about that. She considered herself pretty savvy and just could not believe that this person, took advantage of her, took her money, and did not give her the services that he promised. I do have that she received a retirement from her work. And so she was okay financially, even though she lost this small inheritance that she ended up losing as a result of not getting, of giving the money to a man who was supposed to remodel her home and did not. She still was okay financially because she did receive a retirement, and so she was somewhat comfortable, or she was comfortable. She did not suffer completely, just mostly her pride and her heart hurt over the loss of the money that she gave to the contractor, whoever this was. But she did have her retirement money, so she was okay financially. She didn't need help from other people. She was independent. She suffered a long illness, And I believe that you were there for her during this illness. I see you bringing in groceries. I see you communicating with her. I see you making sure that her needs were met and that people were brought to the house to help her through this long illness. Because I'm sure you work a job and or you might possibly have children, and so you did the best you could. You gave her a pretty significant amount of your time, and she really, really does appreciate that. And, you know, maybe as a sign of appreciation, she's going to be beside you here on earth, and guide you and direct you in a loving way. And just know that she is beside you. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and get into some details, some personality details. I have some letter cards just that I made myself, and I pull them for the Pisces viewers person. I pulled them, and I sometimes do receive a full word with a message, and I did this time, and I love when that happens. It's just a beautiful thing. It tells you that, you know, the divine is really trying to let this person communicate to you. The letters on my cards are from A to Z, and I pray over them, and I let the cards fall out that need to, and I received 5. And I believe I received 5 because I have a full word here. Okay. Gosh, it is hard to hold these up. I apologize. Sorry about that. All right. So, she said bye. So, I have a feeling that at the moment she passed, you were not able to say bye to her. And she just wants you to know that she thought of you, she loves you, and it's okay. These might be your initials versus her initials. They could be PT or TP, but you did not get to say goodbye to her at the moment she passed. I don't know if you didn't make it there or if her passing was in the middle of the night and it just was, you just weren't there. So just know, I just think that's so beautiful when they give a whole word like that. I also made some cards with numbers on them, 1 to 31. I asked Spirit for a month, birth, death, birth. I'm sorry, let's see, a month for a death or birth, or a day for the death or the birth, or something significant, a date that's significant to you and her together. I have the 8th month coming through, so this is something that happened in August. She was either born in August or she passed in August, possibly. The rest of the number cards I have are 22, 29, and 16. So she could have passed or was born on August, either the 29th, the 16th, or the 22nd. She could have inherited that money at 16 years of age, possibly, or 17 years of age. She might have been born or passed on August 29th or 22nd. Or these dates mean something, or I mean, these numbers mean something else to you. Could be her address, could be the last 4 digits of her cell phone number. Don't force it, but try to open up your mind. If these don't resonate right away, try to open up your thought processes or ask other relatives about some significant dates in her life that might help you confirm. I'm going to bring forth the characteristics of her personality. I have that she really liked red, orange, and yellow, which I think those are called the cool colors, which was kind of a label that we tried makeup wise several years back. You were either warm or cool. So I consider those cool colors. That was yellow. I think she wore yellow a lot, or she really liked yellow. She might have liked yellow flowers, but yellow, orange, and red, which are very close on the color wheel. So her personality, honestly, she was larger than life. And I wrote down, again, some notes as I intuitively received these. I have that she was outgoing, um, larger than life, which I already said. She loved glamour. She was dramatic. She was daring. Um, she had internal and external strength. And that could have been from, having to accept the fact that she could not or did not have the chance to have a child. I would think that that would build an internal strength that would be unique to other people. Um, she stepped outside of the boundaries. She wasn't afraid to break the rules. Um, I have that she was a football fan. So maybe that was something you did together. You had the same football team and you watched football together. I have that she had lean fingers. So her fingers were narrow. So they were what I call lean. And that may help you confirm also who this is. I have that she might have either been extremely nurturing or she worked in the healthcare field. That was very easy for her to work in a field of caregiving because she was larger than life. She did bring happiness to people that maybe were going through pain or did not feel well, and people wanted to be around her. People looked forward to her coming to work. The people that she worked with or the patients that she worked with, they looked forward to her coming to work. Um, I have this bag of marbles and it represents eye color, and I have put all different eye colors in this bag of marbles, and I am going to pull one marble to represent her eye color. I have that she had hazel eyes. So she had brown with lighter brown honey shades within the brown. So sometimes people with hazel eyes, they have more green in their hazel, they have more blue in their hazel. She actually had a honey color of honey streak through her brown eyes, and when the sunlight hit them, they were very pretty. If you looked right into them when you spoke to her, you noticed this. This was kind of significant and unique and different in the color of her eyes. Um, I have that her favorite season was spring, is what I was feeling. She might have, I do see her working outside, so she might have kept her home very manicured as far as the shrubs go and the flowers go and things like that. I don't really have her planting plants and flowers. I have it, I get intuitively that she, mowed her own grass, trimmed her own shrubs. Her house was very nicely manicured on the outside, and that was something that she took pride in and that she enjoyed doing. So Pisces, the last thing I'm going to give to you is a present. If this person could say anything to you right now, what would they say? And so I pray and meditate over a special deck of cards I have that I feel is directly related to the divine himself. I feel he gives this person an opportunity to speak to you right now. So this is usually a beautiful message from your loved one. One thing that she wants you to know is, I have no more earthly worries. And that may have to do with her not being able to have a child. I mean, she's resolved with that. She's in a happy place. She's good. And she wants you to know that she does not feel any more of those earthly worries any longer at this time. She also wants you to know there is no such thing as death. She is saying, back to her larger than life personality, she is saying, I am not dead. I may not be standing with you right now in the 3D, but I am standing with you through the 5D. I guide you, I love you, and there is no such thing as death in my mind. And in her dealing with you, there is no such thing as death. She is alive and she is well, and her spirit is with you and guiding you, and she loves you very much, Pisces. And I really hope that this brought you some happiness, some peace. I hope it resonated, and if it didn't, all of these readings are timeless in the sense that there's no specific date. You can go back to the very first Pisces video I ever did and listen to that and see if that's a person in your life coming through, or any of the Pisces readings that I've done. Listen to them and see if they resonate, if this particular one doesn't. Or you can check back next week when I have a new one. And I appreciate your support. Thank you for listening throughout the whole reading. Please subscribe. I'm new and I really want to bring this peace and happiness to people because grief is such a challenging thing. And God bless you and I love you and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.